welcome to Tazama. My name is Rebecca Miruri. Well, today Tazama comes to you from Kibera, or if you like it, you can call it Kibra. We'll be visiting a center that is transforming the lives of children who are differently abled within this community. But before we do that, let's watch this. The aviation industry is one of the fastest growing sectors of the Kenyan economy. Aviation in Kenya can be dated back to the 19th century. These machines have flown miles and carried lots of people and luggage, and they carry a deep history. Just like any other machine, planes are decommissioned after about 20 to 30 years of flying, but two men are giving them a longer lifespan. Meet 28-year-old Kanki and 27-year-old Samuel Mundi, architecture graduates who are turning the furniture industry in Kenya.
My name is Samuel Amandi, and I'm the director and co-founder of Sky Decor. I'm doing this with my best friend. His name is Kanki.
Well, Sam and I were architects, and then we were out in Turkana. We saw an abandoned plane there, and then we brought it back and started making furniture out of it. Yeah, because we found the pieces very aesthetically pleasing.
The two acquired their first decommissioned plane, known as the Cessna 310, from Wilson Airport, and have since made custom aeroplane furniture from the remains of two more planes, a DC-9 and a commando plane.
So right now, we're mainly getting just the airplane scraps, so not the full planes. So we might get a wing or a tail wing, but in terms of whole planes, we've got two whole planes, and we've cut them up. And within a few weeks, we should be bringing more back. But we get them from abandoned airports around the country. We've got some planes from Kitale Airport and also Wilson Airport. We'll be going to Lokichogyo, to the airport there. They have several planes that have been decommissioned for over 20 years. And so we'll be bringing those back here too. Because a lot of people think we used crashed airplanes. Actually, we never use any crashed airplanes, because when we sell a piece, we also want to sell the story behind the airplane. And you know, if it crashed, it's not such a good thing. When we acquire the planes, we first have to go to the airports, and we have to find out who owns the planes, what airplane company decommissioned the plane. And then we have to talk to the KAA, figure out if it's an option to buy the plane. And then we have to get clearance from ground control, from the police. We have to get all the right paperwork before we can take the plane just out of the airport. And then once all the paperwork is in place, we have to negotiate on the price, organize transport, and then bring the planes here to our workshop.
Some of the furniture pieces they make from plane parts are tables, seats, cabinets, among others. Khan and Samuel market their furniture in malls, expos, and trade fairs, like this travel expo at the current Blixen Museum.
So this is the hummingbird. It's made from the propeller of a Cessna 310. And then we have a spinning mahogany base. And then on top we have 12mm reinforced glass. And it's a dining table, a conference table, seats about 10 to 12 people. Yeah.
How much would such a piece go for?
This piece goes for 300,000, including VAT.
How much is this table?
This table? This table goes for 150, including VAT. Yeah, and it comes in whatever color. We've done it in different colors for different clients.
A visit to their workshop in Karen, Nairobi, further displays the creativity and dedication that goes into making the pieces.
So in the workshop, we have a team of about 7 to 10 people. When we're not that busy, we have about 2 people here, and when things are really busy, we have about 10 fundis who come over to help. We have 2 guys who do the wood, 2 guys who do the metal, and then other guys who help with other things here and there. Initially, it was just me and Khan with some tools, just doing everything by ourselves. But as the company grew, we were fortunate enough to be able to start hiring people to come help us. We make products for the residential market, And the corporate market really likes the art side of things, so a lot of times it's not necessarily a piece of furniture. It might just be an art piece from an airplane. Yeah.
Wow, that was quite an insightful piece. Now we're now at the Meru Center, still in Kibera, and I'm joined by Brother Gerard Mgalula, who's the director of this center. How are you?
I'm fine. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Karibu sana Meru Center.
All right. Now tell us about Meru. What is Meru?
Meru is the center for children with special needs, both physical and mental challenged. And this center was established in 2007 by the initiative of two Christian brothers, Benjamin Mbasa and Joseph Obuya. It came out of the need because we realized there are a lot of children in Kibera slum who need special attention, especially those with special needs. We do offer education and physiotherapy to the children specifically. And our main objective is to make the children independent, because when they come from home, most of them, they can't do things for themselves. Simple things like feeding and toiletry. So we train them on toilet training and feeding and grooming. So when they go to the next stage, they'll be able to do things for themselves.
Sasa, poa, unaitwa nani?
Veronica.
Veronica. Right now, I'm in one of the classes and I'm joined by Teacher Naomi. Hi, Naomi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
So what goes on in here?
Here we do pre-vocation and we also do basic learning. Basic learning is language and number work. What we do in number work, we simply teach them the simple additions and the simple subtraction. In language, we teach them how to speak and how to express themselves, and also how to talk to other people, like in greetings. We also teach them how to do that in a official way, the way they can do it when they have visitors, for example. Yeah. In pre-vocation, we teach them practical things. We teach them painting, we do drawing, we also do mosaic, and we also do singing. So we teach the things that they love doing, so that when they go to a vocational school, they will be able to be familiar with the things that they're teaching there.
That's an amazing job you guys do here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a short break, after which we'll be meeting the parents of these children. Don't touch that dial. Welcome back. We're still at the Meru Center in Kibera, and right now I'm in a different room but within the facility. This is where the parents meet for different activities, which Jerusha, who is in charge of the microfinance project, is going to tell us about. Hi Jerusha.
Hi.
Tell us about this place.
So here at the microfinance project for the parents, we have a project it's the project where parents do different kind of activities. They make African bags, they do beadwork, they make mats, and all sort of anything that involves African attires. So most likely what they do, they make products here at the microfinance project. Then they sell it out, then they get 50% of the money and 50% goes back to the Meru Rice as to help them in emergencies and buying materials that they require.
So how does this integrate with the main center? Like, how do you work with the parents?
So in giving back to the Meru Rice, parents are involved in various activities. We have parents cooking daily at the center helping out, because they don't pay anything as school fees or anything for the children at the center. And some of them are involved in this project so as to market Meru Rice Center, and also to involve other people in the project, the community, in helping us.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are doing a great thing, yeah? So we're going to watch this, after which we'll get back to the center and learn more about Meru Rice. Watch this.
Some of the health effects of Nera include euphoria, a feeling of arousal in a man.
Cat or Mira is legal in many countries. In Kenya, miraa is commonly grown in eastern region, and to residents of this area, it is not only grown for cultural reasons but also as an economic activity.
Recently, the United Kingdom, which was the largest importers of miraa from Kenya, decided to ban it in the country, citing it as a drug. But what they did not know is that this act is going to change lives of thousands of Kenyans who depended on miraa proceeds for their livelihoods.
Miraa farmers are bracing themselves for the UK ban on the crop, which takes effect from
in Britain, 60 tons of the stuff imported every week, flown in from Kenya.
The UK was Kenya's last legal miraa market in Europe after Netherlands banned the crop 2 years ago.
A ban which went against the advice of the UK government's own scientists simply makes no sense.
So I'm in a quest to find out what is the economic implication of this ban and how various stakeholders are faring on.
Beneficiaries of the miraa industry include the farmer, transporters, local traders, and the exporters. Meet 52-year-old John Mutua, a miraa farmer. On a normal day, Mutua would have been working on his miraa farm, making sure that he will have a good harvest. But that is not the case anymore, and Mutua is a man under siege.
Sana nilipoanza kuwa a serious farmer, nilikuwa nalenga market ambayo ilikuwa imevuma sana hapa, ambaye tulikuwa tunauzia hawa wanabiashara ambao walikuwa napeleka miraa London na Netherlands. In fact, hiyo ndio nilifanya niwe a serious miraa farmer. Kwa vile ilikuwa wakati ilikuwa na pesa kweli. Pesa tele.
Mutua owns 3 acres of land, all of which he has dedicated to miraa farming.
Kwa hii shamba yangu nilikuwa na earn about 80 to 100,000 per month. Lakini kwa sasa hiyo imeteremka sana. Kwa vile sasa wakati huo tulikuwa tunatumia hawa watu wa London in cartons. Sasa hii hawa wa Mogadishu wanatumia ile wanapima kipimo yao inapimwa na gunia. Gunia unakuta ile wanaita gunia, there are small bundles ambazo zinashikanishwa, small bundles 10, hiyo inakuwa 1 bundle. Ukishikanisha zile kubwa 10 sasa hizo kubwa ambazo ziko na 100 small bundles, hiyo inaitwa gunia moja. Wakati huo hata hii ya Mogadishu gunia moja ilikuwa inatoka up to 60,000. Saa hii imeteremka, unakuta unanunuliwa na 20,000. Saa hii tukipenya kwa hii soko ya Garissa na Mogadishu, unajua sasa tuna flood the market. So definitely unajua the principles of marketing. When the supply inaenda juu ya demand, kawaida unajua soko hapo imeharibika. So mapato yetu imeenda chini sana. Na kama mzee kama mimi unasikia sasa niko na about 10 dependents wangu 6 na wale wa mzee ambaye Mungu alimuita 4, napata shida sana. Hapa kwa Mboma sasa kuna mtoto wangu ambaye pia hajafungua shule. They are going back on Monday. In fact, it's becoming an headache kupata sasa hiyo karo yake naye itatoka wapi. So naomba Mungu tu anisaidie kama hii tumiraa iko iweze kukatwa, nipate hiyo karo nyingine naye ndio hata yeye arudi shule. So we have that problem since the closure of London markets.
Currently, we have about 500,000 miraa farmers in the country, most of whom come from this region, and the United Kingdom was the biggest market for these farmers. Now, they have to find alternatives for survival. To them, miraa is a culture that dates back from the time of their great-grandfathers. It is even taken to churches as tithe and the first fruit.
Majina ni Meme Peter, na mimi ni pastor wa kanisa hii. Members wale tunakaa nao hapa kanisani. Kila mtu ako na chamba yake ya miraa, na napouza fungu la 10 ama tukiwa na kazi nyingine ya kanisa, wanatoa pesa kwa fungu la 10 kwa matoleo yale mengine wanaleta kwa kanisa.
Before the UK government banned miraa, they had been warned against that move by their own drug control agency, the Advisory Council of the Misuse of Drugs, ACMD. The body, which is unequal to our own NACADA, cited that there was no evidence that miraa is harmful to health or the wider society. ACMD also noted that UK imports about 2,560 tons of miraa every year, and the UK benefited up to £2.5 million which is equal to 367 million shillings a year as tax collected. Florence Kajuju, women representative Meru County, was among the Meru leaders who traveled to the UK to dispute the decision by the UK government to have miraa banned, a bid which they lost.
A case was filed by some lawyers that were able to be advised or instructed by our senator, and it was a judicial review process. You have to seek leave in a judicial review process so that the court allows you to be able to file the proceedings in court. The review, initially the application for leave was refused by the court. We appealed, the lawyer appealed against that decision of the court. They have also refused, but we have been speaking to other stakeholders to see if we can file a proceedings in the European Court of Justice. Because when the ban was effected, they did not allow or give an opportunity for the principles of natural justice to be implemented.
It is estimated that miraa generated up to £15 million a year for African economies exporting miraa to the UK. This translates to about 21.9 billion shillings. And here back at home, the industry employed thousands of people who are now uncertain about the future. We speak to Kimathi Munjuri, spokesperson for Nyambene Miraa Farmers Association, who has been very vocal on issues affecting the industry.
Our work is to, first of all, promote miraa locally by ensuring that miraa farming and trading, and also the aspects of transport, are well coordinated from the grassroots up to the markets here. We also try to safeguard miraa. There have been too many attacks on miraa by many institutions and individuals, including international and the local ones, even government agencies who have been trying to bulldoze the closure or undermine miraa in one way or the other. We also had our leaders making a lot of noise, I think a lot of noise about these issues, about the closure, about rallying people to protest against it. But when it happened, nothing has been done to follow up. We don't even know whether the issues that led to the ban are being addressed or whether it can be reviewed or anything at all.
I believe from the engagements that I've had with various legislators in the United Kingdom and various other information that I have, it was a political process. Because now, if their own ACMD said it's not a drug, why did they have to move ahead and have it classified as a drug? So I tend to believe that it was a political process that they engaged in, and I tend to pray and believe that one day, they are going to revert or review that ban.
Netherlands talked about littering. They talked about noise making, gathering in crowds, and then there was a terrorism thing. There was also the issue of our family and how the miraa people are relating with their family welfare. These are fundamental issues which we must, as an industry, try to address. Just like KBL is telling its consumers don't drink and drive, miraa industry also must start putting these things into perspective and presenting the issues to their consumers.
The UK is only the most recent of the countries to ban miraa. We have the Netherlands, we have Germany, we have Finland, we have Sweden, we have the US. Back here in Africa, our neighbors here, Tanzania, Zimbabwe. So there's an issue about the crop. So we need, as Kenyans, without being emotive about this, to look at what it is the country can do, without pointing fingers this direction or that direction.
Many people protested the UK ban on miraa, but this was just for a short period of time. After the dust settled, farmers like Mutua and other stakeholders in the miraa sector were left on their own. And now business has gone down and many lives are being changed negatively.
Miraa exports play a vital role in the economy of Meru County, and the ban by a major market has a huge impact to almost all sectors.
Walituumiza sana ikipunguliwa tunaweza kwenda mbele sana, kwa maana sisi hatupati pesa siku hizi.
Sasa ile miraa ilipofika ban kule UK, biashara ziko chini kabisa. Hata hatuna, yani kusema kweli haziko sawa vile zilikuwa mbeleni.
Saizi ni wakati wa kupeleka watoto shuleni. Sasa saizi hatuoni kama kuna vile inaendelea, kwa maana hatuna hata ile mapato zaidi, kwa maana ilipungwa huko.
Miraa yetu ndio inalisha watoto, ndio inalisha hata bibi yetu. Ukienda kwa mzee kama huyu, huwezi pata mwanamke bila miraa.
From Maua, Meru, I visit Pumwani Shelter in Eastleigh, Nairobi, where sorting, grading and packing of miraa for export to the UK, but now that does not happen anymore.
Hapa ilikuwa inafungiwa miraa hapa, vijana wakifunga wanapaki kwa carton zinapelekwa airport. Kwa hivyo kazi yote kwa jumla ilikuwa ikipangiwa hapo ndani na kwingine kule juu sehemu kama 4 hivi. Hii kazi ilikuwa inaajiri vijana kama 3,100 hivi. Na kwa sasa wote wako hawana kazi.
So wacha serikali tuwafikirie, tuanze kutafuta soko sehemu zingine. Wako na watu ambao wanaenda east. Wakienda kuongea maneno ya vile kahawa ya Meru ya Kenya ni nzuri, wacha wawaambie kuna hata mtu mwingine hapa inaitwa muraa, ambaye ni stimulant kama kahawa tu.
Immediately after the ban, we were really looking for China. For quite some time, from 2008, we've known that you can export miraa from Addis to Guangzhou straight, but you cannot export miraa from Nairobi to Guangzhou. If you want to export to Guangzhou, you have to export from Nairobi to Addis, and then they resource it there. That is frustrating.
Even though many people may view the ban of miraa in UK as a positive thing in discouraging its use, even locally, what they might not be aware of is that the miraa industry is a multi-billion industry that brings in a lot of revenue and employs so many Kenyans, and if it collapses, many lives will be affected.
Way forward, niulize watu wetu na hata viongozi wetu, tushikane, tuongee lugha moja na tuambie serikali i-classify mti wa miraa uwe a cash crop like any other, like coffee, like tea leaves, like cotton, na itambulike na iwe kwa vitabu vya agriculture. Tukienda kwa mtu wa agriculture awe ni mtu ambaye anatambua, ndio tuweze hata kuweka sheria, ndio tuweze kufanya hata societies, cooperative societies, tukiwa watu wa miraa.
Serikali angalia vitafanya, kama ni kuzungumza na wazungu, zungumza na wao, sababu hii hao vijana wengi hivi hauwezi sema watajiri wa mali. Hii kazi ndio imemwajiria. Kwa hivyo serikali angalia vitasaidia, kama ni kutetea kitu tetee kama serikali. Siachie wale makonman kujifanya wanatetea miraa na watetei kitu yote.
We bring on board stakeholders, Minister of Agriculture, Minister of Water and Minister of Health, among the miraa farmers, the miraa business people and every other interested person. The government should form a task force that will sit down all these interested parties. Let us look at this crop that has come now into being. Let us see at what structures can we put in place to protect the chain from the farmer to the consumer.
The sky is the limit. Once we are able to repack ourselves, coffee and tea will have a problem finding somewhere to be sold in Kenya. And we see ourselves as the highest foreign exchange earner for this country in very, very short while.
Players in this industry are hoping for a better tomorrow, and their wish is to see a bill that was tabled in Parliament to recognize miraa as a cash crop and not a drug passed. But until then, they hope that the public will stop vilifying the industry, because according to them, if miraa has been used in the right way, it does not have adverse effects.
In another window, blue. I am tired. Blue, Johnny, I am tired. Blue bat, in another window, blue. We've now come to the end of our show today. It's been an exciting experience being here at the Meru Center. Well, if you have any feedback on today's show, please get back to us through the contacts on your screen right now. And of course, we'll appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much for watching Tazama. Until next week from Meru Center here, it's what? Bye-bye!